Hi everyone, my name is Tsania Nabila Hadianti, student number K2219083, and I'm from LS Education Department from 11 Maret University. And in this moment, I'm gonna try to explain more about what is body shaming is. Before that, we're gonna go to the table of content of the topic that we're gonna discuss today. And for today's table content, we're gonna talking about what is body shaming, types of body shaming, how to overcome body shaming, and the last is the conclusion of today's speech. What is body shaming? Nowadays, the media has commonly portrayed overweight character as the running joke of the show, resulting in fat jokes or skinny jokes and a severe manifestation of self-doubt known as body shaming. Body shaming is known as the action or practice of expressing humiliation about another's individual body shape or size, a form of bullying that can result in severe emotional trauma, especially at young age. Body shaming is done by anyone. In the worst case, it can do by our relatives such as parents, sibling, friend, etc. Negatively commenting about the size or shape of anyone's body can be extremely damaging to them, potentially leading to low self-esteem, anger, self-harm, and even mental health disorders. Specifically, body dysmorphic disorder. Body dysmorphic disorder is a physiological disorder in which a person becomes obsessed with imaginary defects in their appearance. For the next part, we're gonna talking about the types of body shaming. Many people think that body shaming only happens to plus-size people, but in fact, there are still many body shaming who objectify other things. Some that are currently happening are: the first is fat shaming. This will take the cake for all types of body shaming. It is so common to hear people literally take someone else from 100 to 0 by the way they're talking about their weight. Fat shaming is the norm this day. You get criticized by trolls about your weight. You are fat, they say. Babe, oh my god, what you eat? Look at you now. No one wants to know if you have some inner struggle or health issue that might be causing weight gain. As a matter of fact, they don't care. The second is skinny shaming. There are women who have what I call super metabolism. No matter what they eat, they never add on a weight. Also, there are women suffering from eating disorders. Eating disorder is a range of physiological conditions that result in the development of unhealthy eating habits. They have mental health disorder and typically start with an obsession with food, body weight, or body shape. The most common type of eating disorder is anorexia nervosa. Although eating disorder can affect people of any gender at any life stage, they are most often reported in adolescent and young women. In fact, statistics have it that up to 13% of youth may experience at least one eating disorder by the age of 20. Imagine a person like this being body shamed. Being body shamed for having a great metabolism or suffering from one eating disorder or other is such a bad thing. The third, we're gonna talking about the pretty shaming. Perhaps not in the same context as being shamed for being conventionally ugly, but sort of. People who spend a lot of time on their appearance might be made fun of being vain. Girls are often mocked for things like having an interest in makeup or clothing and are viewed as a fabit or slut. Men who are interested in their appearance as well may get viewed as immaculate. People can also be made fun of for what they're doing, things like working out, wearing revealing clothing, taking provocative selfies, or generally trying to be attractive and pretty. The fourth is body hair shaming. Body shaming comes in forms of jokes. Hey, are you haven't shaved for a year? Or you are a monkey girl? It is one of the examples of body hair shaming. By doing this, it doesn't justify anything. You are only hurting people. Stop looking at a woman weirdly because they have facial or body hairs more than normal people have. I also think shaving steak companies should stop making us all feel unsexy and uncool because we have hairs on our bodies with adverts. And the last is food shaming. Have you ever been rudely told that the amounts of food you are eating is way too much? There you go, that is food shaming. Imagine running on coffee all this and then you got really hungry and decide to treat yourself to a good meal. A restaurant, at home, doesn't matter where, and just when you are serving the food, you hear a voice. A woman shouldn't eat that much. I can imagine the deflation that some after. Yes, I know there is a thing as a portion control, but we shouldn't have to shame people because they want to eat what do you think is not a good portion for you. And for this part, we're gonna talking about how to overcome body shaming. Having known the definition of body shaming and the different types of body shaming we are subjected to or may be committing, how does one overcome body shaming? I know there are some of the questions probably running out through your mind now. Let's see a number of ways to overcome body shaming. The first is be your authentic self. One great way to overcome body shaming is being your authentic self and staying true to yourself. The second is learn body positivity. Practice body positivity is a good thing for you to overcome body shaming. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are pretty, you are queen, and your body is great. It's gonna help you. And the third is make lifestyle change. If you do not like the way you look, decide to make some lifestyle change. Healthier eating, exercising, cut down calories, it's fine. But want it for you, and not because you're supposed or some random strange body shame you. You should want something enough that you want to do it yourself. That is self-love. At the end of the day, it is your body and no one should have the power to make you feel bad about it. Be secure, be bold with who you are, so much so that when people try to put you down because of your body types, they end up learning lesson as to why they are doing is absolutely wrong. I believe we should all desist from making these types of body shaming mistakes. We need to spread love. The world needs more of it. Try to change your mind from looking fit to feeling fit. I think that's all for my speech today. I hope you're learning a lot about body shaming. Thank you so much for all of your attention and have a good day everyone.